Hello, everybody out there. Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon for our matchup with the Chicago Bulls. I have my co host with me, BG, the soon to be birthday boy. His birthday's
Tomorrow,
tomorrow. Make sure
tomorrow,
you give
tomorrow.
him some love in the comments. And we also have our special guest today, Drew Chamberlain. Welcome, Drew.
Everybody knows Drew. What's up, Drew? How you doing today, man?
Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, I got you muted. Hold up, I got him muted.
Oh,
He
we
was
can't
talking.
Unmuted.
hear
There you
you.
go. We're used to having Drew muted in the Facebook group, so I think it was just only right to have him muted to start the podcast.
How you doing today? What is
I'm
going?
I'm I'm great. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on here.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you coming on for this pregame.
Absolutely. So we're matching up with the Chicago Bulls today. There's plenty of things to talk about. So let's just start off with getting your keys to victory today. What do you think the keys are to the game, Drew?
Um, well, I know Zach Levine is out. I'm assuming that Nico and Demar are still playing. I didn't really see the injury report, but
I- I'll let you know in 2 seconds.
I
gotcha.
think Damar's playing. I know
Demar is playing.
Caruso's out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Caruso's
know
been
Caruso.
out.
I know Zoe should be out.
Kobe White is out. Patrick Williams is
Wow.
out.
Huh.
Derek Jones Jr. is out. They missing a
Wow.
lot, a lot
So,
tonight.
huh. Yeah, this is honestly keys to the game. Don't play down to the level of competition. I know we
Oh
have a
God,
really bad habit of doing that, taking our foot off the gas and thinking that because we have the MVP on the team, we're gonna find the way to win it regardless. Let's kill them early. Honestly, they shouldn't even be within 10 of us if we're being frank.
I hear that. I hear that. How about you, BJ? What are your keys today?
I'll echo one point of his, and that's don't play down to your competition. This
Mhm.
team, I hate saying down because they are the best team in the East right now, but currently with the type of injuries they have, a lot of key players, and us not having those key players out, I think we should run through this team if we play Sixers basketball. But I just want to get back to the basics and controlling the pace again, controlling the pace, controlling the glass, make them play our game, not we play their game. We shouldn't be playing catch up the whole game like we have been lately in some of these games, playing catch up. So I like to see them jump after them early, and I think we'll be fine tonight.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, I think for me, making threes, landing those 3 pointers. I don't need to see any more zone. That is like killing us. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why Doc can't seem to coach his way out of the zone. I don't know why our players can't break it. I don't know what's going on, but it's a problem. It's going to be a bigger problem, soon enough come playoffs. And also rebounding. I mean, we're still in the bottom. We still need to do something about that. Those second chance points add up.
I just don't understand how we're so bad at rebound. Like I just don't get how we're so bad at rebounding the ball.
I
Like,
don't get it either. Drew, do you have any insights about that?
Well, I feel like rebounding from an athlete's point of view, it requires the effort. Like you can't just assume because you're the tallest guy on the court or that you have, somebody boxed out that they don't want it more. It's all about, do you really want the board? And I see a lot of times, it's lackadaisical or somebody's not communicating or rotating over or we're looking at each other and wondering why you didn't grab it. It's just, if you want it, go grab it.
Hmm.
We're already small in the back court, so it's really up to the front court to go down there and help Embiid with the rebounds because he's doing a lot at the most.
a whole lot.
A whole lot.
He's doing a whole lot.
We
Uh,
might just be doing it all.
I mean, he gets paid to do a lot though, so I won't give him a pass. No,
There's
and
somebody else on our team who gets paid a lot to do things too, who's also what, 6'9"? I mean, you can't get some boards? What's happening?
I mean,
Yeah.
in all fairness, Tobias has been giving us other things lately. Like lately, I don't want to say he's
He
become.
gave us 11 13 points in
I was
33
trying.
minutes?
I was
Will you
trying
give
not
us
to
that?
think about
Oh,
that game.
okay.
I was trying not to think about it. I was trying not to think about it. Let's just say that if the deal were still on the table for Carl to apologize, because he did it early. But if we were still trying to get to that 10th game, that Dallas game would have lost that streak for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Carl said in the comments, we don't have any dirty guys. What do you think about that?
We don't. I mean, the dirtiest guy. I don't even feel right saying the dirtiest guy, but that guy that just wants it. One of them lacks any offensive ability, Matisse Thybulle, and the other doesn't get enough time, Andre Drummond.
Mm.
I mean, those are gritty guys. If you ask me who would I want to go out there to start the fight, it would be those two probably. They're probably going to be the ones to start it. Not saying I want the Sixers to fight, but if it was a fight scenario, those would be my two. Hey, go out there and bang. But they both have limitations. One's limitation is their offense. The other's limitation is Doc like forgets about him. When Embiid's healthy, Drummond plays 13 minutes. I just don't understand how he doesn't play more.
Yeah, and
Why?
6 of those are always in the freaking fourth quarter while Embiid sits on the bench and we blow a lead.
Don't get me started.
Well,
Don't get
I
me
am
started.
trying to get you started. We got to talk here, you know?
I
We want to
know, but
talk about all the stuff.
and I don't like being negative because I've been positive about my Sixers all season because we are trending upward, even though we're in a
Mm.
2-game losing streak. We're overall trending upward. We're the talk of the NBA as far as this trade scenario that's out there. And trust and believe with Drew Chamberlain on this show, we are definitely going to give him at least a good 5 minutes to talk about that. So I mean, we gotta get better, but
Yeah.
I think we are slowly getting better.
Yeah, it's just frustrating because it always seems like a roller coaster ride. You know, you think you have like the momentum one way and then it swings back.
Hold up, Blake Lee, I like it. We need Z Cross. He did. I don't want. No, this would be a spoiler. I'm not going to say why we can't have Z Cross because of something that happened on the show. I watched it last night and this morning. So, but
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
A Z Cross would be good for the Sixers right now.
From Power?
Yes.
I don't even know what to say about that. I don't even know who Zeke Cross is.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well you need to watch Power.
I watched the first like 3 seasons of Power. Was he
Have
in that?
no.
Okay, well then, how much more
You
power
got,
do I need to watch?
you got a lot of. Just skip the book 2.
Okay, I skipped a book too. That's Ghost, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, uh, I'm gonna just go into the starting lineup real quick, Taylor. After we talk about the starting lineup, I want to give you the floor to talk about the trade rumors, what you expect,
Ooh,
what you see happening, what you would want to happen. It doesn't
ooh,
have to
ooh.
be. A lot of people in Sixers 24/7 get mad and say, "Oh, y'all fake GMs don't know what you're talking about." What's wrong with just having a conversation about what I would want as a fan, what I would want to see? I don't see nothing wrong with it. I hate when people on the page get slandered. They like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's stupid. No, it's just what people think. Why can't people have opinions in 2022 on 624/7? So
Isn't that
without
the whole reason for the existence of Sixers 24/7?
I thought so, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So tonight we got Tyrese Maxey, Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid. So our original starting lineup for the season is starting for the first time in a while. I can't remember the
Yeah.
last time I saw this 5 in a starting lineup together.
Me either. I was like thinking about that today earlier. I was like, wait a second, who's our starting five again? Do we even
Yeah,
have a starting five?
we everybody. I think everybody on the team has started except for Powell. Powell might be the only person that didn't start.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown has started.
Yep.
Niang has
Nice.
started. Everybody on our team has been in the starting lineup. So I like that we're trying out our initial starting 5 against this team that's depleted right now. So I'm looking forward to a Sixers win, man. So
The
trade
floor is
scenarios.
yours, sir.
Trade scenarios. Talk to us. Talk to us. What you think?
All right. So as we know, Brooklyn has reportedly started to open their ears and started to hear little whispers of Daryl Morey trying to poach his prized possession, James Harden. Obviously, we all want this Ben Simmons saga to end as soon as possible. We see the potential that the team has. We see that the East and the league is wide open for anybody to take. It's all about who has the best constructed roster, what pieces fit. And we all know a playoffs is all about getting stops and neutralizing people's offenses. I see Embiid a lot better with a Harden or possibly a better collection of a supporting cast. I don't personally like who we have so far around him, Tobias Harris. I see him more. I see him more as the goat, the like gotta go guy. I mean, obviously Ben Simmons has to go, but I don't think you just stop at Ben Simmons. So disregarding the Brooklyn Nets, I want to actually open the floor and start getting people to think about Tobias Harris to be gone by the 10th. Because one thing I will say about Daryl Morey, he does not have any personal attachments towards any player on this roster.
Wait,
Not
wait,
named
wait,
Joel Embiid.
wait. Oh, okay, I was about to say,
Not named. I'll end there. Like
you
not named
you
Joel
you
Embiid,
put
but
Joel Embiid name in trade talks, Daryl
no,
Morey, and
no,
trust and
no,
believe,
no,
you might
no.
not want to be driving back and forth to the stadium because somebody gonna find you.
No, but he's made it very known whether it's here in Houston, he'll say one thing to the media, and then you'll hear that your name's in the rumors and you got traded and moved and this that. So I do see Tobias Harris because no one's denied that Tobias Harris hasn't been thrown into trade scenarios for with Ben. So he's trying to get rid of him. I would say hit up the Spurs. I like Deontay Murray. I like that kid. He's really good. I really love Sacramento's package. I felt like
Right?
that was the one.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
that was the one. I don't understand why call me crazy, but if you're not gonna trade for Ben now, you should have just got the role, the little youth package and then acquired Harden in free agency. But maybe he knows something. I don't know. I mean, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. We don't know what's being thrown around. We know Maxi's being thrown around out there
No,
for any deal.
stop your
He,
mouth. Shut up.
he is.
Shut up.
He
No,
is.
no.
Look, we even said this. His trade value is increasing to the point where some guys are going to look at Ben Simmons and say, well, are we getting the right guy? And that's my biggest fear in this Ben Simmons saga. You're trying to get rid of some guys, but Tobias Harris' value is up and down. Maxi's is steadily rising. Some people might actually start to question whether or not they need Ben Simmons. I mean,
Well,
obviously rebuilding teams, but we're trying to get a star player back, right?
mhm.
Hmm.
So how do you swap a star when the other team's looking at the other guy? Like that's my biggest, concern. Like,
Eh,
yes, Maxi's playing amazing, but
eh,
you really want to get rid of this guy, Like I got this couch, but I really want to get rid of this couch. Like, come get this one.
but
So what do y'all think?
the thing, so I agree with you because I feel like Ben's trade value is literally in the toilet. Like it's like like if I'm a GM, knowing what's going on in Philly right now, knowing what's going on with Ben, what would make me trade for him? Like I don't understand
It's
Well,
his
how
defense.
we
He's
can.
defense.
you
His
you gotta
defense.
you also
I
have
don't
to
even know if he
understand
can play defense though, Jen.
but
I haven't
Philly
seen him since last year.
we also have to understand that the Sixers didn't handle the whole Ben thing right anyway. So,
Oh, here we go.
did
This is
we?
this is
Did
when I
we?
Listen,
this
last
is when
year,
me and you start arguing.
last year in the beginning of the season, what did Daryl Morey say when he had his press conference? He said he was not going to trade Ben. The next thing you know,
Tried to
who's in the
trade him.
trade block?
Tried to
Ben.
trade him. They even called him and Matisse and said, "Look,
Yep.
expect a trade." And then when it fell through, you think I'm just look. Now I'm supposed to believe this summer we lost to the Hawks. You're not trying to get rid of me? Might as well. And this is the thing. I'll stop defending him right here. This is the last thing I'm gonna say for Ben Simmons. When him and Rich Paul met with Daryl Morey and Elton Brand in Chicago, and they let him know, look, we're teched out. We don't want to be a part of Philadelphia no more. That's Daryl Morey's cue to say, okay, let me go out and get what I need because he's not coming back.
Hmm.
Instead, he tried to get Damian, couldn't get Damian. Tried to get Bradley, couldn't get Bradley, and then now he's like, well, our real intentions was to make him come back anyway. We really like him. No, you've made it twice. You've told me that I belong here, that you're not going to move me. And then you try to ship me away. And when you couldn't get what you really wanted, now you're just going to settle for less.
But don't you think that's just the business of the NBA?
It
Does that
is.
does that give does that give his response to it? Does that make his response to it right? Like he's literally quit. He literally has quit. I've given up on that statement. He quit on us in the Atlanta series. I'm over that. I'm on to this
Mm-hmm.
season.
Mhm.
He literally quit playing basketball because his feelings are hurt. Drew, he quit his job because he's in his feelings. That is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. The saddest thing I've ever seen. How do you just say, I don't want to play no more because you promised me you wouldn't put me on a trade block and y'all said that y'all can't win a championship with me, so I'm going to go sit in the corner and play for it. That is the softest thing I've ever seen in my life. In my
It is
whole life.
possible to understand where Ben's coming from and not forgive what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
And
where
that,
I am.
and I
Like
agree. And
I
I
get
agree
it.
with that.
I get it. If your employer says, you know what, your job security is safe with, like, it's safe. You don't have to worry about anything. And then you hear about, oh, we're letting people go, and your name is on the list. You're not gonna feel some type of way. You know, your employer already they verbally guaranteed that you have a job with us, and
Mhm.
now you're on the not the trade block but the termination paper. Hey, I'm not saying he's innocent in this. I'm just saying from an employer, you know, a job to employee, that because that's what we always see in the chats and the groups. People like to compare this to a job, you know, oh, you're not gonna come in because you're making no. If you're telling me that you don't want me to be here and you know, I'm gonna believe you, why should I suit up for you? You don't keep it 100 with me. I don't know where I'm gonna go. You keep telling me you want me here, but then the second you hear disgruntled star, you're trying to throw me in. I'm surprised he's not trying to swap him with Julius Randle.
Now
I'll
that
take Julius Randle.
I just told my boy last night while we was watching the Knicks game. I said, bro, I really would take Julius Randle and Kemba Walker right now.
Talk about somebody who's got that
Would,
dog in him and that
would you-
fight in him.
all right, here we
Julius
go,
Randle.
Jen. Here we go. Would you
What? What?
swap? Would you swap 2 for 2, Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons right now for Julius Randle and Kemba Walker?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I just want to know. I just wanted to know.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Can
I
Spike
would.
Lee come too? Like,
Oh my yes. I'd like to. We'll swap M Night Shyamalan for Spike Lee. Director for director. I'll take it. How about you?
Yeah, like
All right. So this is a great conversation and one I would love to continue, but it is that time, BG, for our over
And
under.
now, for BG's over and under.
All right. Here we go. Sad to say that because this was an early game, I didn't go homework heavy. I always try to do a little homework before the game and have over unders that matter. This is the first time in a while that I just listened to the conversation, and Jen actually picked these over unders without knowing she picked these over unders.
It's so good, crazy talk.
Just
so
wait till
when in doubt, blame Jen.
as I give these over unders, you're gonna understand. If you've been listening to Jen's keys to the game today, you'll know why some of them are what they are. So the first one is not something that Jen brought up, but it's our favorite over under. Uh, we got to get 30 out of the big man again. So the over under for Embiid is 29. I'll let you go first, Drew. 29. 29 point, I'm sorry, 29.5. So I want you, if you think you'll score,
29.5 over and under.
0.5.
so
There's no such thing as a
that
0.5.
that way there can't be an even.
Ah.
So it'll either be
Okay.
29 or 30.
He's definitely gonna. Chicago's one of the smallest teams in the NBA, especially because they lost Patrick Williams. I'm going over 29.5. There's literally no one in the middle to guard him unless they just triple team him all night.
What about
They
you,
might
Jen?
just do that. You never know. They might just triple team him. But I am going to go over because I cannot.
She will
What?
not. She will not bet against the big fella.
That's right.
She will not. No matter what I say, if it's an Embiid over under, she's taking over. I can say Embiid 300 points. And he
Now
gonna
let's
get,
not be
I think
that
he gonna get
unrealistic.
I think he gonna get 301. I think he gonna get 301. Our co-host, real quick, Jose, and Carl are taking the over. That will be a clean sweep. I will take the over as well.
Yeah.
So next, the next one is a direct reason. The reason I picked this is directly because of Jen, and that's rebounding. Rebounding, but I'm challenging the big fella. I'm not going to challenge the whole team right now. So I'm going to set the number at 12.5 rebounds for Embiid. Anybody?
Drew. Anybody?
I'm gonna do under, because when they double team, a lot of times I'm starting to see people actually box Joel out more and force other guys to come down and grab rebounds. So they're already small. I think the plan is just to keep Embiid out the paint as much as possible, whether he has the ball or not. That means crashing for the boards. He's really gonna have to like due diligence, but I don't know. I have him under.
Respect it. Respect it.
Yeah. I'm going to contradict myself hugely here when I go with under for that. But I will go over for Andre Drummond if he should get more than 10 minutes of playing time.
If he get more than that. Look, I love that you threw that if in there. I don't know what's wrong with you losers in this in on this podcast today. I am taking the over. Joel Embiid, he has to have a sick taste in his mouth about that Dallas game. MVP candidate versus MVP candidate. He was clearly outplayed. Chicago, I'm sorry, but you will be a victim tonight of the big fella. Point blank, period. Carl has taken the under, and
All right.
Jose hasn't told us anything yet. He's at
Okay.
work. So the last one is another one from Jen's conversation earlier. One of your keys to the game was making 3-pointers.
Yes.
Oh my God.
We average 11, and when I usually do this, I try to go with the average number or more. I'm scared to go with that number, so I'm going with 9.5 threes made for the Sixers.
All right. What do you
Drew?
say, Drew?
Ah, man, we've been pretty bad lately. And we have everyone but Shake Milton, right?
And Korkmaz.
And Court.
I don't know about
Korkmaz is
Korkmaz.
Oh.
I don't
Is
know.
he sitting or not?
I'll give me 2 seconds.
Because
Give
that
me
plays
2
a huge
seconds.
role in my decision.
I don't know why Korkmaz ain't made a three in his life.
These are the games that he kind of just comes out on top.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Korkmaz is out. Korkmaz is out.
Korkmaz is out. Okay.
So it's got to be Joe that subs in.
Jose says under.
No, I think that was his earlier one.
Oh. No, yeah, I mean for the
one?
For the rebounding.
Yeah, that was for rebounding. He did take the under.
I'm going to pick, what is it, 9? You said 9 or 11?
No, the number is 9.5.
Okay. Under
9.5. So you say we don't have a great shooting night tonight.
I'm going over. I'm saying Seth Curry gets his groove back.
I am also going to take the over. I think we have to get over. Like, I just don't see how we could win this game and not hit at least 10. So if all I need is 10 out of us, I'm gonna take my chances and say, yeah, we'll get the 10. We'll get the 10. I believe.
All right.
So
and Jose says under. No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't see the chat.
Jose and Carl, I'll text y'all on the side and get y'all officials because I don't know which ones y'all saying over for. You could have said under in the stat. You just gonna put under like I'm supposed to read your mind.
All right. Well, we are getting near game time. Any final thoughts, Drew?
Let's win. Let's take care of business.
Look, it's as simple. You know what's crazy, Drew? It's as simple as that.
It's
that simple. It's that simple.
I don't want to see DeMar DeRozan go for 60 tonight. How about that?
It won't even be DeMar. It'll be like some random guy.
Oh.
Because that's what happens. It's like some random guy has their career scoring against us.
Don't bring up certain names. You know it makes me mad. So let's not talk about some of these guys that's killed us this year.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. Just win tonight. Assert our dominance. Go to Embiid early and often. Let's not see Embiid in the fourth quarter.
That would be nice. Now, I know we're like 5th place now,
Yeah.
Just
right?
that quick. Just that quick.
And
Gabe,
then Cape Vincent. And then the Bulls are they still in first?
yeah.
Yes.
So think about the gain we'll make should we just win this game. We get ourselves back up to maybe 3rd place. I don't know. I don't like being in this under 4th position. I'm uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of basketball left, and because
30
it's so tight, we could go on a 3-game winning streak and be in first place. Like just like that, we could be in first place. So I'm not too
We could.
worried. I'm
We
not
could.
too worried.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining Eat Sleep Sixers. Thank you for our guest, Drew Chamberlain. And we
Always
hope to
appreciate
catch you after for our post-game live.
And don't forget, I'm sorry, Jose, I got to steal it from you. Don't forget to tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that we are on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. Just type in Eat Sleep Sixers and you'll find us. Give us a follow. Go watch some old content. And don't forget, tell a friend. We will see y'all post game. Let's go Sixers.